Good morning. So, well, I ended up catching a cold. Can't breathe. So, I figured I'd give you a couple non-conventional ways that we like to use to fight a cold. You know, a cold's not too bad. You just congested and yeah, you can get a fever sometimes if it's a severe cold, but this isn't. This is just a normal head cold. Got foggy lens. And so, you know, why not? So the first thing that I do, or we do, is we try to ingest as much vitamin C as possible. And so we have this vitamin C inside in the refrigerator by Mary Ruth's, and it's like a liquid. It's like a paste. No, not really a paste. It's a liquid. But I take a tablespoon, I fill it up and I eat it. To me, it tastes like dreamsicle. Kids, they don't like it. They say it's sour, but whatever. So we try to take as much of that throughout the day as possible, because the more vitamin C you get in you, the better off it works. You actually, they're just saying that if you should take enough vitamin C to where you actually need to use the restroom, you need to go number 2, because it's flushing out your system of like free radicals. This lens, it's just not wanting to stay unfoggy. This lens, the lens being foggy, is a metaphor for my nose. Yeah. So let's flush out the free radicals and get rid of some of the germs in there. So vitamin C is good. It helps your blood make white blood cells, so they can combat the free radicals and get them out of your system. Okay, well, one of the other ones that we use is tea. So right now I'm drinking echinacea tea. Echinacea has pretty much the same kind of properties as vitamin C, where it helps your body create white blood cells, but it also has a bunch of other benefits as well. Through different studies, it has shown to reduce inflammation, works as a pain reliever, helps with one of the biggest things is it helps with colds and cold symptoms. It allows temporary relief with congestion, fever, things like that. I am drinking it. Wade drinks it too. We love it. It's actually very delicious. I put honey in it, and I also put pollen in it. Again, all the stuff that I'm doing, like right now that I'm eating or drinking, is an immune booster. I put bee pollen in there. Bee pollen is great for allergies. It's great for your immune system. It's great for your digestive system. It's one of those things that not many people know about. And we were actually given this by a friend whenever we went out to Roots and Refuge for the Creators Meetup, South Carolina YouTube and Instagram Creators Meetup. A friend brought a bunch of honey. I used their honey and some bee pollen. So we use bee pollen often. When Zoe was younger, she had an allergy issue, and so we gave her a spoonful of honey every day. If you've never heard that, it's also one of those things about honey, is if you get locally sourced honey, it has the same properties from the bee pollen that's carried around that you had the allergies to. So if you ingest that every day, at least a spoonful, it can help relieve your allergy symptoms. Now the bee pollen is basically just it's like a stronger amount. So you've got your antioxidants, you've got your vitamins, it's got a B complex. It's very good for you. And so that's why we take it. So I've got that in my tea as well. So I've got echinacea tea with honey and bee pollen. So now we're just resting. We did our morning chores, and now it's time to rest. That's one thing that you want to make sure that you do when you're not feeling well, is let your body rest. This goes along with like my other video, take a break. It's okay to rest. You don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to go so far to where you need to let your body heal. You know, it's a lot different than if you're feeling fine and you just continue to go. You know, you get tired at the end of the day. But when you're not feeling good and you're not getting, like, you're congested, like you have a cold, you're not getting the oxygen intake that you need, so you're a lot more tired. So just relax, take a break, multiple breaks, relax. So number 2. So the first one is vitamin C. Second one, echinacea tea. Okay, so it's the end of the day. The last 2 things I'm going to tell you that I'm using to combat this cold have to do with an onion, some bourbon or whiskey, some more honey, and some citrus. Now, I don't have any lemon, but I do have lime. So, I'm like, that seems weird, right? So what I'm going to do with this onion, I'm actually going to cut it. I'm actually going to be putting that onion on my feet with socks and going to sleep with it, because onion actually has sulfuric compounds in it that back in ancient China it's believed that it would soak into your feet, go into your bloodstream, and help kill germs and pull that out. But onion also has antibacterial properties in it. So if you've ever like put an onion in the refrigerator and you're like, it gets all nasty, it's actually absorbing all that stuff. Another thing you could do is also take onion, a sliced onion, put it next to your bed whenever you're not feeling well. It will again absorb those toxins that you're breathing out. So just one of those things that I'm doing. Now, the last thing I will be doing has to do with the bourbon. Now I'm not just drinking because I like it. Because honestly, even though we bought this because Chastity was really into Vampire Diaries, take this, a lime, which has vitamin C in it. Again, with vitamin C. And honey. Honey has those good properties as well. I'm going to make a shot. Now, if you know, if you have an older grandmother or anything like that, she might talk about rock and rye. The alcohol actually raises your body temp. You make a little shot, you warm it up, swish it around your mouth, swallow it, go to bed. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make that shot right quick. Of course, you don't warm it up too much. You don't want to burn your mouth whenever you take a shot. But you definitely want to stir it up, get that honey going, and that citrus, and then you go salute. There you go. Delicious. And so now I'm gonna get ready for bed and kick this cold. Appreciate you hanging out with me today. I'm not a doctor, but this is what I do to help. So appreciate you hanging out with me today, and we'll catch you in the next one.